You have a couple of different options for downloading or using R and RStudio. So the first option is to actually download it to your computer so that it'll be a local application that you can open, and then you won't necessarily need access to the internet. The other option is to use RStudio directly through a website, our RStudio Cloud. In that case, you don't actually have to download anything to your computer, but it will require you to be connected to the internet. So a couple of different options, and I'm going to walk you through both of them just to make sure that you feel comfortable. So if you decide you want to download R and RStudio, you need to make sure that you download both applications. So to download RStudio, you're going to go to this website. This website is also listed on Blackboard, and you want to download the free version. It's free. So you'll click download. I'm on a Mac, so it'll prompt me to use this. If you're on a Windows, it'll probably prompt you with the Windows one. If not, you can scroll down to find it. So you're going to download and install R and RStudio by clicking on that and going through that process. You also need to download R. So usually the latest version is listed right here on the front page. So the latest one is 4.0.2. If you already have an old one on your computer, you don't necessarily have to have the newest one, but you might as well download whatever one is there. If you click on that, it usually will direct you to here, and then you can download one to download. So let's do the latest one, 4.0.2, and it'll prompt to download on your computer. Sometimes it'll prompt you, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Sometimes it'll prompt you to this page, and it'll ask you where you want to download it from. R is open source, and so there's the source code for it is stored in lots of different places. Honestly, probably any of these are fine. I tend to download either from the Canada mirrors, just because I'm Canadian and that's what I started doing when I was in undergrad, or you can also go to the USA ones and download from any of these. Honestly, any of them are fine. I probably would just do the first one, but yeah, feel free to use any of the mirrors. So let's say I click on the one from Iowa State, and then you can click on, download for Mac or download for Windows or Linux if you're using Linux. So that's sort of one way to do it if that pops up. So again, both of those, you need to have both of them downloaded. R, the one with the sort of gray circle, and the blue R, it's really sort of the computational engine that sort of sits underneath. And if you open up R, let me see if I can search it and pull it up. R space. Maybe I have to pull it up a different way. But if you pull it up, it will look kind of ugly. It won't be all that interesting looking. So usually what I do is I just pull up RStudio. I'll show you what that looks like if it pops up for me. And as long as you have R downloaded, RStudio is sort of like this pretty little package that sits over top that allows you to sort of work on things. So this is R, the base R, and I'll walk you through what each of these things are, but you should be able to type in 2 + 2, it'll spit out a number, and that will sort of tell you that it's working. If you're getting some kind of error that says, you need to install R, I forget what the exact prompt is, but just make sure you have both of those things downloaded, because RStudio won't work unless you have R already installed. And to go back, so that's sort of the download to your computer option. And let me pull up the web pages again. The other option is to use RStudio Cloud. So that's, again, it's on a website. You can say get started for free. Of course, you want the free plan. You don't have to buy anything. And then you can sign up with either, with a new account, or you can sign up with a Google account. I have one. So yeah, let's use my Gmail account there. And I think I've been in here before. So I already have some projects open, but let's just say we want a new project. Here's my new project. Let's deploying. And eventually, once it loads, it should look very similar to the window from the download. There it goes. Perfect. So this window you can see looks very similar to the downloaded version. All the same pieces are there. It'll still do all the same things. So it's sort of up to you which one you prefer.